What is going on, Swoopers? Welcome back to another episode of Swoop Luke. In this episode, we'll be previewing the second AFLW season for the year, AFLW 7.0. Let's get into it. So it is finally upon us. We were spoilt for AFLW content this year with 2 seasons. It is crazy. It's unprecedented. 2 seasons in 1 year. So pretty much what happened, long story short, was a couple more teams come into the game. We've got 18 teams into this competition now. So we're equal to the men, 18 and 18. Everyone has that AFLW team, which is absolutely amazing. We've been calling for this for so long. What they've done now is they've brought it forward a little bit, or brought it back. However you look at time, that's what they've done. So now we've got the season that starts tonight with Collingwood. I was about to say Collingwood. God, Collingwood and Carlton starts tonight. It's going to be huge. So let's dive into the season, what's going on, and let's talk about this game. So as I alluded to, we have got 18 teams in this competition now. We bring in Hawthorn, Essendon, Sydney, and Port Adelaide, which is just it's just huge. A national competition, AFLW, you want every single team to have a women's team, and we've got it now. What that does mean is you'd think, okay, 18 teams, oh, cool, we get to play, at least 17 games in the season, maybe one bye, so 18 rounds. That's not really how it's working out at the moment, the CBA and stuff like that. What's going to happen is 10 rounds and a 4-week final series. For the first time in the competition, there's going to be a top 8 now because we've got 18 teams, and a top 4 so we can secure that double chance, and then obviously the 4-week competition. So, look, I've talked about this on Twitter and Instagram a little bit. I would love nothing more than a competition where we verse each other twice or we verse each team once, but it is what it is now, and it's just great that we've got AFLW back because I am a huge supporter and I love it to absolute bits. A quick overview of last season. We finished 6th. We got eliminated from the finals with a rampaging Brisbane Lions side. We finished with 6 wins, 4 losses, and it was just a build-up on what we were doing in 2021. Steve Simons comes in, his team and his coaching team had just knocked this team right out of the park. We were a very boring, stagnant football club in the first couple of years since 2017. What Steve and the coaches have brought in, fast attacking football. Our defense has held up really, really well. We need a little bit more synergy between the midfield and the forwards. It's kind of like the men's comp where, at times we're just going inside 50 and not really getting reward for effort because the girls put in so much effort. Just need to announce ourselves on that big stage with a big forward line, and the world or the AFLW competition is our oyster. Now, I said we have an unprecedented 2 seasons in 1 year with AFLW, and look, that's awesome. More games, more airtime for the girls, amazing. What I don't like about it though is that, and this is a very selfish reason, but also for the competition, competition wide. Last season we lose Britt Benici and Bree Davey to ACL injuries. Now, if you lost, let's pick a men's player, Jordan De Goey to an ACL. I don't know why I couldn't think of anyone. Jordan De Goey to an ACL injury in round 1, or let's say round 5 or 6, you would expect him to be ready for the next year, right? The next season, get up, because it's about 9 to 12 month injury. With these girls, because there's 2 seasons in 1, Britt and Bree are on the inactive list, so we don't really know if they're going to come back this season. So technically, they miss a whole entire season, because if it was the season was next year, great, they'll be playing. But it's not, so they're inactive. They are running. They are back at training. So fingers crossed they do make their return, because you want your best players out there. The competition, and it's competition wide. ACLs, injuries are just, unfortunately, they're just through the competition, and it sucks. It really, really does. It really does. So it doesn't give those girls the opportunity to come back. They will probably come back maybe later on in the year or next year. But from a Collingwood's perspective, losing your 2 best midfielders and, leaders of the club, Bree's your vice captain, and Britt's there as well, it hurts. It really does hurt. But I'm sure these girls can just power through it, and we have got a lot of good people coming through this club. I've talked about our inactive list, losing a couple of really good players, but who we do bring in is second to none, right? Ash Brazil. Yes, she was on our list last season, but, Brazil is just an elite athlete. And honestly, one of my heroes, one of my role models with just the work that she does to be able to play elite level football and then elite level netball. She goes over to the Commonwealth Games with the Australian netball team and then wins a gold medal. That's just huge, right? And now she's coming back. She's lining up tonight against Carlton in the back line. That does a lot for your back line, with Ruby, with Lauren Butler down there. It just elevates that back line, that running half back that Ash does. Yeah, just a really good user of the football, and her footy IQ is second to none. So she's like a new recruit, which is unbelievable. Ash Brazali from Carlton crosses over. Carlton are a veteran, as they say. Should be a nice little inclusion. And Olivia Barber from Geelong, who is a forward, bit of a goal sneak, so that's going to help our forward line as well with Sabrina Frederick, Chloe Malloy when she's up there, Tani Brown, and Jordan Membry as well. All these players, a couple of players coming back now from injury. Talked about ACLs earlier. Jordan Membry did hers, and now she is back. I think she was, 11 or 12 goals without missing or something like that. So she'll be a good leading target with Sophie Alexander going out of the side as well. Now, expectations for Collingwood. Look, we are one of the inaugural teams of the competition back in 2017, along with Carlton and a couple of others. What do I expect from this team? I think anything short of a top four finish is a bit of a failed season, ladder-wise. Look, you can still win it from 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th. But I think a top four finish with the ilk that we've got and with the silk of players that we have, I think we can make the top four and we can kind of threaten in finals. We've always kind of been there, but now another preseason under their belt. Chloe Malloy is just an absolute superstar. I can see her going on, maybe even pushing for a best and fairest of the entire league. She's so young, she's going to take her game to the next level and just a Collingwood excitement machine. Just like last year as well, we are sponsoring Sarah Rowe again. She is part of the Swoop family and, we absolutely love her. I had the amazing opportunity to meet her last season with the AFLW sponsorship and stuff. Look, I'm paying for it, but she is one of you guys. She's a part of the Swoop family. Crazy good player from Ireland. We all know this. Not playing tonight against Carlton because rough conduct against Brisbane in that qualifying final. But we love a bit of mongrel. We love a bit of feral from Sarah and from our players. But when she gets back, give her a huge Swoop family welcome. For today's game, though, Collingwood versus Carlton, we've been playing opening since 2017. It is going to be a huge, huge game. Look, I think we beat them. There's no doubt about it. Well, there might be a little bit doubt about it because they probably want to exact revenge for what we did to their men's team. But I think we do have a really good game. It's always a really good game between Collingwood and Carlton, whether it's in the VFL, whether it's in the men's competition or here in the AFLW. We are on an even ledger, so 3 wins and 3 wins to Carlton. So this is going to, if we win, it's going to take the ledger up into our favour, which, hopefully we do. It's at Icon Park, so in front of their home crowd. If you can get there, get there. I'm going to be there tonight. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and I can't wait for this season. I'm giddy with excitement. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But anyway, guys, this has just been my really quick season preview of the AFLW season for our Pie girls. Follow me on all my social media accounts to keep up to date with what's going on, scores, etc., 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 just like I do for the men's. But until next time, like, comment, subscribe, Tay Family, Tay Friends, Tay Pets, and until next time, Double Shackers, I'll swoop you later.